Welcome to Stu and Nadia's iPod iteration 5.76 of how to C++ with a Java compiler.
Are we supposed to know this stuff?
One of the beautiful things about Java code is the fact that you can run it on multiple different platforms, such as a PC or mobile device. The way that Java accomplishes this is it doesn't break its code all the way down to the machine code. Instead, it uses what we call bytecode. Now, this bytecode is interpreted by something called the virtual machine.
You compile it and you can run it on various devices, which is awesome, but it's quite also expensive. So sometimes you might want to be using some C++. There's poor runtime performance. C++ build versus Java build. C++ compile, then link it all together, then load and execute.
In Java, we compile, load, dynamically link, and then execute.
Well, I forgot, and then your boobs are in the way. It's like if I want knowledge, I have to look at the boobs.
And we're going to talk about what early binding really is. Early binding is really static binding. When you know variable types and functions and locations in memory at compile time.
Late binding. It's kind of like when you show up to a party where everyone's getting strapped up to the wall, but you're not strapped up. No one's strapped up, and actually you've got to strap some people up.
Alright, can we go back to the differences between C++ and Java,
So
just
we
to
have
begin?
early binding, late binding.
Java uses a Java virtual machine versus C++ all the way down to machine code. Or did we actually say that? Now we did. The build steps.
For Java, it's compile, load, dynamically link, and execute. Thank you very much for listening, taking the time to learn with us about Java and C++. If they're both the same.
No! Compile, link, load, execute. Yours is compile, load, dynamically link, and execute. They're different. In C++, the compile compiles only one CPP file at a time. One of the great things about compiling one file at a time is also, let's say you're working on code that there's lots of code, let's say 15 years worth of code, working on only, let's say, one file. All you need to do is compile that one file, so you don't need to recompile the rest of your code.